Guten Morgen, silly linguistics audience. This is your host, Michael Simpson, speaking on a special lunchtime, unedited edition of the channel. I actually have other videos planned, and I was going to release a different video tomorrow, but I read in the news that Duolingo now has a special Latin course in their incubator. They're creating a Latin course, and it got me excited. I love Latin. It's an interesting language. There's a ton of fun things about it. The medical applications was what I was most interested in when I studied some Latin a few years ago, because I was wanting to become a medical doctor at one point, and look how far I have fallen. Just kidding. It's okay. I think that it's really exciting that Latin is receiving this resurgence in recent years. I know quite a few people think that it's just a dead language, but there are actually people who study and speak the language on a daily basis for not just kicks and giggles, but or shits and giggles, as we say in America, but just it's vibrant. It's a very fun language. It's interesting. There's so much to learn from it. The applications towards learning other Romance languages is really interesting as well, because all Romance languages stem from Latin. I mean, of course, they have their own influences, like Spanish and Portuguese. It was heavily influenced by the Moors, the conquerors of Spain and Portugal back in the early years of the Spanish Empire, before the Spanish Inquisition happened. English has a lot of Latin in it, because English beats up languages and alleyways and just kind of takes them, takes all those nice little grammatical structures. But there's still a lot of Latin roots and words in there that can be studied and used in order to increase your own vocabulary in English. So it has that purpose as well. I just think it's really exciting that anybody would have it feels like it's becoming the mainstream again. I know, like, it was really popular a few hundred years ago to study Latin. Everybody studied Latin in college. If you were going to be a lawyer, a businessman, anybody of notoriety or of importance, you had to study Latin and French. But nowadays, like, in the early 1900s, French really started dying out as the lingua franca of the world, because they wanted to be the lingua franca at the conference to reunite everybody for World War I. I can't even remember the treaty, but hey Christine, say hi to my YouTube.
Hi.
Say something in Spanish.
Hola, si me gusta el pollo, ¿qué pasa? Ay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. I actually don't know what that means. I know I heard que pasa. What did that mean?
Si me gusta el pollo, yes, I like the chicken. Pizza, armroast, radius, case. Pizza, armroast, radius, case. I don't know the rest.
And here we are. We have Christine also giving us our dance moves on the channel. You can only find this here. Only here. She's bobbing her head up and down. She spoke a Spanish body song. It's like head, shoulders, knees, and toes, except it's exactly that, except in a different language. You'll never find that anywhere else, except for right here. Right here. Anyway, the Treaty of Paris in 1980. Wow, it took me a whole 2 minutes, but I sure got it. Treaty of Paris in 1918. They were the lingua franca of European and world society. What happened was that they were not able to make it the language of the conference, I believe. Um, just like Esperanto was actually refused to be the language of the conference as well. Fun fact, that's why Esperanto isn't the world's leading language right now, because Esperanto just could not become that conference language. Sad. If this was a meme, it would be Homer Simpson's principal looking down on Esperanto and saying pathetic. Yeah. Anyway, Latin, Incubator, Duolingo. I don't know how many people are currently in on the project to develop the course. Surely, I would hope it wouldn't take too long, not as long as Arabic. I believe we're still waiting on Arabic to be released fully from its beta. I may be wrong because it's been a while since I've kept up with Duolingo, but great. Latin it is. Have a great day, guys.